Saturday. Often when I tell people about the animals we have, they have no idea what a chinchilla is. So I thought it would be a fun idea to make a video about them. So here we have the chinchilla mansion. I'm usually not a fan of keeping animals in cages, but we got these chinchillas as rescues. We used to have 3. One of them unfortunately passed away. He never really recovered. So first, let's say hello. This is Diego. And that there is Rogelio. He was named after a character in Jane the Virgin that I love, and he's named after Diego de la Vega. So the third one was a black one called Zorro. So Diego I've had the longest. He also looks the best. His fur looks really nice. Rogelio is a rather recent rescue, so his fur and his eyes and everything still needs to recover a bit. So what you see here are branches of willows. Chinchillas really love to climb and they play with stuff, with little balls. They really love to play with that. And surprisingly, they don't eat them. Then this is their sand. So one very important fact if you want to keep chinchillas is that you can never wash them because their fur can't get wet. So instead they roll in the sand, which is a very cute thing to see. They were hiding. Chinchillas are night and evening animals, so during the day they like to sleep and they're probably wondering why I'm disturbing them. So chinchillas come from South America. They normally live in the Andes, which is actually in the mountains, but unfortunately right now there are almost no chinchillas left. They haven't been seen in decades. They were hunted for their fur, so actually a lot of research was done because chinchillas were bred for fur as well, and that's how we know that their fur can't get wet, that they need the sand bed. So there was a lot of research that went into that, which is good now for people who keep chinchillas as pets, but it's really sad that there are no chinchillas left in the wild anymore. Chinchillas can they can become like 20 years old. Most of them are more around 15. So Rogelio, I don't know what age he is. I think he's around 5 and Diego is around 10 now, I think. They're really group animals, so they're not that cuddly. If you are looking for a rodent to really cuddle with, I suggest you take like a rabbit or a guinea pig maybe. But chinchillas are more group animals in the sense that they like to play together at night. Really, they make so much noise. They're always hopping around here. So as you can tell, there are like these big bars, and they actually really like jump up and down. They climb on the sides. They have a lot of fun. I hear the little balls tingling when they're playing. Chinchillas also don't really like to get picked up. If you pick them up, you have to put their hand underneath them to lift them up like that. If you try to pick them up from above, they tend to let go of their fur. So it's a primal instinct from when they are in the wild. They are hunted by birds of prey, and then they let go of a piece of their fur, and that way the bird can't take them. So if you would do that quite often, you will end up with a bit of a bold chinchilla. They also rarely bite unless if they feel really endangered or like put in the corner. I've never been bitten by our chinchillas. Even in the beginning when I got them, they were always really nice. They also have a rather sensitive digestive system, so if you have a chinchilla, you can't just give them food for rabbits or things like apples that are fresh because it's not good for them. Their tummy will get upset. So it's much better to give them some dried things, for example like dried apple or dried carrots. They also really like to eat hay. There are special pellets to give to chinchillas. They look like this, and those are really very complete. It's very complete food. Also, what they really enjoy are these willow branches, like the one they have here. because that one they can jump on, they can chew on, and it's really good for them. So I think that's a bit about it. Those are all the things that I can think of right now about chinchillas. They're really lovely pets. I mean, they're funny to see hop around, they're funny when they are taking their sunbath. But as I said, I usually don't really like keeping an animal in the cage, so I don't think I would ever get another one, although these ones really bring a lot of joy. So I'm wondering, have you ever heard about chinchillas? Do you maybe have one? What do you love about them? And if you have more tips about them for me, then please let me know, share in the comments, and like this video if you liked it, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you, bye!